It's a secret magic. Secret magic. Shh. But let's go get some more dirt. So I like this. I like this mod, even though it's slow. It actually helps like understand how gardeners must feel waiting for their crops to grow, trying to figure out how to speed the process up. We will be getting a lot farther soon, and I'll be able to do a lot more on camera for you guys. I don't plan on I'm not going to end the episode anytime soon. Trust me. We got a little bit. We can now do a little bit before I get too bored with it. Actually, what I could do in order for us to start this process, we go into here. I'll go into the first page. Now witchery. Okay, so carrot and sugarcane. Let's start working on this. Carrot, sugarcane. So if I use U on this, carrot and no carrot and potato. My bad. Carrot, potato. So if I use this, we see it gets pumpkin. So there. Now, I don't know how this is going to work. I don't know if this is going to be the good. I don't know if the configs are set up. I don't know if I remember too, or if they were ever set up for the good form of this. But you can actually get pretty far with this just with, if you're really lucky. There's also another item in Project E that I hope to get eventually. I'll get it eventually. It's just going to take forever. But it's the Goddess Band. I actually cheat this in off camera. I don't keep it because I'm only using it for off camera work, because it speeds up the process, and anything that speeds up my off camera work means you guys get the content a little bit sooner. But the Goddess Band, what it does is using dark matter of an iron band, 4 trees and 2 flowers, you make the Goddess Band. What it does is it speeds up crop. It's like an instant bone meal effect. But as you can see, I can't do this. I set the option up. Farming settings, bone meal mutations, true. It's not working though. I don't know what's wrong. It's not working. Just let me do it. I want to do it. It's not helping. But, it's fine. I'm gonna move on. Oh, it's alive! Back to work. Dark oak grew. Yeah, dark oak. I love dark oak. The dark contrast to all the lighter colors I use for building is amazing. If you're playing with Botania by itself and you're not doing any other mods, I would suggest 16 to be your starting thing. I like how it says 16 even though you get 8 automatically. 16 is extremely useful because you get a lot of stuff out of it. This is going to be, and then for your gain, if you're in a normal world without Project E, go with Living Rock. You'll get wood from your wood farm, which then you make living wood. You don't have to do another process. This, you have to do another process to make your Living Rock. Unless you can get pure stone without cooking it, go with wood. This takes a second process. Just a little bit better. Not really a point to it though. I'll have more living wood and living rock than I'm ever going to need eventually. But not now. Not anytime soon. But eventually. I'm going to let this stay here because I don't feel like chopping the whole thing down yet. We're going to eventually get up to my Slayer of Gaia that I usually make, which is basically a lumber axe. I didn't want to do that. And we'll repair all the tools. I need to repair this one. There we go. There's also a little glitch you can do with your pickaxe. Well, it's not a glitch, but there's a little trick that I know. Instead of having to wait until you get to a certain part, you can actually get it up to near cobalt level really fast once you get into Botania. So now that we have that, this will finish this. Like I said, I'm going to take Living Rock because it cuts down on a step. These two are both equally. Actually, I'm going to do this one because this is more EMC value. So you can't EMC it, but wood is more EMC value than stone, so that's better. It's also going to be used more quickly. Okay, so next it wants us to do a sound solution or sunshines and lollipops. Sunshine and lollipops. I don't know what this is. Is this what it looks like now? That's weird. Must have been updated lately. New texture. But we have a Horn of the Wild. I like this, but I'm not going to make it because I don't need it yet. But sunshine and lollipops. Now I want to say sunshine, daisies, buttermellow, turn this stupid fat rat yellow. But I don't have a rat. I don't have a wand. I'm not going to be turning anything yellow anytime soon. Except for maybe a flower. Okay. Let's go get our flowers. Let's see. There we go. Don't ask me what this does. I've never done this and don't know if it actually works. I'd have to check it out. I'm going to probably check it out eventually when we get into blood magic, but I've never actually seen what this does. 2 yellow, 1 light blue, and an orange. So, 2 yellow, 1 light blue, and an orange. Don't bother making a ton of these. For those using the old style of Botania, you're fine making tons of these. If you're using the newer style where the passively generation mods flowers like the Daybloom will slowly destroy themselves, then don't bother making a bunch of them. You will not keep them. They will not be there will not be a point to it. So just let them. So just only create the ones that you need. Or for me it's 2 because I don't want these extra petals laying around. I need 2 seeds. You can use almost any seed, I think. I don't know if it's any seed. I think it's just, you can use a lot of different seeds. So that's another thing for your seeds if you want to use your seeds for something different. Other than compost, because for some reason you don't like compost. Or you're doing a no compost challenge. For those doing that, good luck. There we go. 2 Daybloom. Yay. Dayblooms. I'll be sleeping through the night when I get the chance, so Dayblooms are more useful. Spreading the love and a wonderful world. Let's make the wonderful world. So this will make the forest. Wander the forest. What you need is you need 2 of these, and I'm going to make another crafting table. Okay, nope. You can do a crafting table without the axe, but there's no point because of that. I just didn't want to run back inside. It's kind of the annoying part of this. That's also something else I'm going to do. Yay, bench making. More fireworks. There we go. That's a crafting station. Yay, crafting station. Those are useful. I have 4 crafting tables. I was going to say it was a friend of mine's worst nightmare, but I'm not really sure if she counts me as a friend. I know she likes it that I pay her money. Don't take that out of context. It's a Patreon thing. It's not a thing that the adults are laughing about now. Listen to that. Oh crap! I'm not gonna cut it. You guys are gonna see it. Ha ha. I'm gonna take full responsibility for saying that. It's done. Gonna do this real quick. Ah, crap. Get the hammer magic D, because that means that that's not a waste, except for the fact that I lost 1 durability on my pickaxe. Great. Yay! Okay, so next. 1, 2, 3. There we go. So put these together in the stick formation to make living wood twigs. Put the twigs, then once you have 3 twigs, and you have your 2 petals, put 2 petals like this, 3 twigs like this, you get your wand of the forest. If it's not in bind mode, which, if it's like this, because this is how you get in the old style, you can use this form if you want, but I wouldn't. Shift and right click and you change it into bind mode. Shift right click it again if you want to change it back. Combine these 3 together, you get 1 mana spreader. Yay, more stone. As you can see, this is why I like doing this. You get a lot. You can get a lot of living rock off the bat. You don't need a ton of living rock. You could use some of it. I end up needing a lot of it because I build a lot of mana pools and a lot of mana splitters, I think they're called. Not really sure, but I use living rock also as a building material. I like the way it looks, especially when you turn it into living brick. It's really nice. I'd probably use it more if it wasn't for the fact that it's so expensive. It's just a long process to make right now. If I could automate this, I would, but I'm not really sure how. Not in this mod pack at least. But so we have the wand. We made the spreader, and now let's make mana pools. Well, let's make a mana pool. I'm gonna make 2 because I like making 2. If you're playing with the old style, you'll get a diluted mana pool. You'll need 2 diluted mana pools. Put a diluted mana pool down, fill it with mana, which I'm about to show you how, and then you get the thing. Get some more day blooms. Tons of day blooms. Also got some hydrogenias. Put these in there. Put these in there. Can't do anything because it's nighttime because I didn't get the nighttime flower. I'm gonna probably try to find out how to get cotton. Got potato. Which means I've been sitting here waiting for nothing. Doesn't matter. Mana spreader, mana pools. You didn't get this. Now it wants us to make compost bin. They would have done this eventually, but I wanted to make it early. Then you get garden soil. Then you get 16 compost. That'll be useful. Then it makes specialties. Infestation spore. We're going to get back to this. I don't have a mushroom yet, so we're going to get back to that. And then it's essential. We're finally moving forward, and I can't move forward because I don't have the sun. I need the sun. Sun, come back. You can blame it all on the time cycle and the way it worked out. Dear Lord. I could not have been more unlucky to finally get to the point where I needed the sun and the sun to go away. Here it is. Take you back. And take you also. Let's go replace that crop stick so that I can get. So the next thing I want to do is I'm going to want to make. As you can see, I got 4 potatoes out of that because this is a 10-10-10 potato. Technically, I probably should keep it, which I guess I'm going to. I don't need it because I have so many, because I already have 20 of them. You really only need, like, I think it's 16, because 16 times 4 is 64, meaning that you now have enough to make an infinite amount of 1 stack of every product, of all the product. So you've got enough, but I guess I could do more. So, like I said, I want to be able to sleep. Cotton will make me be able to sleep because I can make bed out of with cotton. So I need barley, which is sugarcane and seed. So let's go get barley, and we'll get dandelion. And dandelion is an annoying process. Even though I have dandelions, I still have to make it the right one. So, seed and sugarcane. Seed and sugarcane. As it said, the sugarcane doesn't need water because it's on this, and I don't need water for this because it's on this. Again, this will slightly increase the chance of me getting the mutation I want, since the sugarcane cannot mutate to this because it needs to be on sand. It cannot grow on dirt, as I said before. I said sand, and so I grabbed sand. I don't want sand, I want bone meal. Bone meal! Bone meal! This is another reason why I like Project D. It allows me to skip the whole waiting for bone meal or trying to kill skellies. Let's go exploring. That's what we should do right now. Nothing else to do until the sun comes up, or until I get my cotton, which I'm probably not going to get in this episode because bone meal mutation take forever. Look, Indies! Hi, Enderman. I'm gonna do something suicidal. I wasn't suicidal. Ooh! Thank you, spider. I can now do it. But for now, die, Indy. Die, Indy. Attack the feet. Don't look at the head. And it doesn't teleport. And a pearl. So now we can do this. Interference. Claim. Get 1 kill, you get an ender pearl. Now we have 2 ender pearls. If you're not playing with Project E, you need these ender pearls. You need them as much as you can get for the first few days. Once we get to a certain step, you won't need to worry about endermen anymore. But every time you see an enderman, go and kill it. If you do not have Project E, you need to be killing endermen. You need their ender pearls. They're extremely useful. Luckily, ender pearls are early on for a grinding ender pearl thing. You just need to get the first ender pearl, and you're good. Even without Project E. I'll explain why in a second. Well, in a few seconds. We need to get this first. But we're going to get into the way the world works later. No, not the way the world works. We are going to do this soon. We're going to start making offerings and we can do a whole lot of stuff now. The world enables, the world embraces, the world works. Get the end of the line. Makes the end portal. We're going to make an end portal, and it's going to be quick. Not really, because I need blaze powder, and I don't have blaze powder yet. I don't know how I'm going to get blaze powder. Gotta go to the nether, I guess. I don't like the nether. Get a bunch of string. You can always just kill a bunch of spiders if you want to make a bed early, I guess. Oh, that was something else I did off camera that I wanted to show you guys. You guys probably already noticed it. But if I go back outside real quick, I made this stone, but as you can see, it's like all broken up stone. It's because I wanted to make it look like it was old. So I used chisel on it. If you don't know how to use chisel, right click, you get this you'll get this interface. I don't know if I can. Nope, can't. Let's grab some stone real quick and I'll show you guys how to use this. So let's say I want stone. Put this in here. We can now get a whole bunch of different things. So to get it, click on it, pull it out. Now I got this. If you leave that in there, you do this, you can get stone. If you take it out, you hit it again with the chisel. It'll switch it through the different options. So actually, if you want, one of your ways for getting a lot of stone, pure stone, if you want to do this, craft yourself a chisel, then I'm gonna go underground real quick. How deep is this dark? Oh, there it is. Okay, so then hit this once, then mine it. You then get this, which if I take this out, put this in here, now we have stone. So an easy way to get stone without having to cook it. It's a little bit cheaper. Again, if you're not playing with the mods that I have, then you can do that. Now it'll get you your stone. You have a couple of other options similar to that to get your stone, but for me it's obvious that I'm just going to EMC it. So next thing's next. Next thing's next. Really? Is that what I want to say? Alright, so next, put this down, put a mana spreader here. It's going to face straight up because reasons. I really don't know why it's got those pumpkins on the side. Is it because it's October? Right click. So shift right click in bind mode, it'll put a box around it. Then shift right click at the mana pool, then now it's pointing at the mana pool. Normally you'd have to click it and point in all different directions, and it'd be weird. I don't know how it actually works. For as long as I've played Botania, I've never understood the other function. But next, take your day blooms. Do not place them next to each other. Always place them like this. If you place them next to each other, they don't work. Storage is good. Or they work, but they work in a decreased speed. There we go. Now it's collecting sunlight. As long as the sun's up, these guys will collect light. I think it's 3 days. 3 Minecraft days, and then these guys will turn to dead bushes and disappear forever. So you want to place them down during the sun. They can collect as much energy as they can. They'll be putting it. I don't know if you break them and then replace them during the day only, if you get a couple of extra days out of it. 1 second. I don't know if you get a couple extra days out of them by breaking them and placing them during the, and by breaking them at the night, placing them back down during the day. I don't know if that'll work or not, but if that's what you want to do, feel free. I've never tested it, and personally, with that many day blooms, I'll have enough resources to get what I want before the day blooms die out. We also have the hydrogenias, which I will show you how to use those. They used to be my favorite because I could use them for infinite generation. They worked all the time, and they were amazing. Now they're slightly less amazing because you can't use them all the time. Another thing I did off camera that I just remembered, I fixed the fence over there. I think it was this one that was originally broken. I basically broke one, got the EMC for it, and then fixed it. We're going to need a couple of them. Need some buckets of water. Need some stone brick. Bit of dirt. Let's right back outside. Alright then. So, next, we need to grab a bit of pedal. Put it down like this. Oops. Make some mana spreaders. I think it's because it's October. I think it does this when it's October. Now, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh wait, no. Oh yes. I don't know what I'm doing. So, take your, if you do what I'm doing, break a 5x5 area completely out, or at least break a 3x3. I'm doing this because I want it to look interesting. Place down your once you have a 3x3, place water in one corner, grab a little bit of water, make an infinite water source of 3x3, then place one of these down. Now, hydrogenias, what they do, I'm going to finish making this first, but I'm going to explain the hydrogenias. What hydrogenias do is they take water, that's what I'm calling hydros, as in hydraulic, or not really hydraulic, but as in water, put it on here. We're going to bind you to you. Now, put the hydrogenias here and here. Now, they will suck up this water block. Every time they do, it produces a little bit of mana inside the flower. The flower then transfers the mana to the mana spreader, and bam! Get a little bit more mana. It will reach to all of these. I used to build these all over my base because this is how I used to generate my mana, but now these guys die eventually, and it's not, and like the day blooms, they're not permanent. There's no way to make them permanent. Actually, there's a little bit of a funny bit of thing. I actually love the creator of Botania for doing this. But if I open this up, yay! I always do that. Go away! Go away! If we go into miscellaneous, we go to that's the cavities of passive generation. Where is it? A pulsar, a chemist with magic, buildcraft editions, brewery, decorative blocks, mana overseer, eye of the ancient. Could have sworn it's in here. Here we go. Preventing decay. So, when a flower dies, it's called decay. So, we're going to learn how to prevent decay. That's the first thing we're going to do. We're going to do this right now because this is going to be so powerful and so overpowered. It's going to be amazing. Thank you, Botania Maker, for putting it in. What? No, come back! Come back! Aw. Darn. I really thought that would work. No, I knew it wasn't going to work. But I love the Botania Maker for putting that in. That's hilarious. I love it. There are flowers that passively generate. I don't know if you can find them in this world because of the fact of lack of nature. But there are primals which will produce infinitely, but you can't move them. They're stuck where they are. You cannot move them. There's no way to move them. If you find a way to move them, let me know. That'd be kind of useful. But for now, again, carrot. Not again, carrot. I didn't get carrot last time. I got potato last time. I got potato last 2 times, actually. I just didn't see the last potato because I really don't need this many carrots. I really don't need this many seeds. I really don't. It doesn't matter. So this guy's doing his job. Slowly creating our mana. There's a couple of things you need. The first thing you need to make, if I go into here, is you need an ender pearl and a seed. I think it's a normal seed. I think other seeds might work, but I'm not sure. So take 1 seed and 1 ender pearl. Aha! There's a combination here. This normally isn't a thing. This will make essence seeds. I'm gonna put this back up. The world came to be. It's essential. Essence seed. Throw in a seed in here, you get an essence seed. What the essence seed does, this is the beginning of magical crops, and this is how magical crops works in this mod. You can't just craft it, you have to use botania to make it. We'll be working on the next step in just a second. But the first thing you want to do is set these up. Do your breeding line again, because reasons. Once you have your breeding line set up, place this here. Now, everyone's like, oh yay, now you're going to do bone meal. And it worked. That usually doesn't work. Weird. I don't remember. I didn't mess with that configuration. Odd. But, we got barley! Yay. Yay, barley. The world works. No. Life of the world. Yay, life of the world. Yay, barley. Suddenly everything's unlocking. Holy crap. So, we get barley. Next one wants to do sweet corn. We're not going to do sweet corn because we don't need to do this right now. And, are you kidding me? It's always in my way. It's always in my way! Okay. Another potato seed. Stone. Boral fertilizer, glass, and buckets. There we go. Alright, so seeds are done. Let's check the barley. So, if I put the barley in here, this is the first time I've done barley. It was a mutation crop. Let's figure out. 555. It's a little bit higher. Yes, it is. It's not as high as I want it to be because you can actually change the configure to where it'll be 10, 10, 10, and then you never have to worry about breeding. I didn't change it because reasons. I forgot to. I didn't really forget. I really just didn't do it. I don't think I'm going to. It's not a big deal to have to breed them up from 555s. They're a lot faster at 555s. They're already halfway to what you want. So, it's not that difficult. I'll actually put these in here. Yeah, I'm going to. I'm going to lose them. Didn't make the tile post. Alright, so, we got the seed. We started that up. It's going to do its thing. Next, take the ender pearl. Take the ender pearl. And throw it into here. You get a mana pearl. That's what this thing is. Now, what a mana pearl is, and what we need it for, is if we go into the way the world works, we want to make a runic altar. You need a mana pearl, and again, 5 living rock. Now we get a runic altar. Mana spreader. Runic altar. Mana spreader. There we go. Point the mana spreader at the runic altar. This one already did, but if it didn't, again, shift right click. Now it's pointing at it. And you'll get this. If you put stuff on it, it spins around. You spin me right around. I lost an arrow. I could have sworn I had either my eyes are playing trick on me or I just lost an arrow. Break you. Not break you, open you. Place you in there, place you in there. Place you in there. Place you in there. Bed. There we go. Sorry, I like that for some reason. I like how it moves it whenever I move the page. But we're going to come back to that later. I actually don't know why I grabbed that. Sorry for being quiet there for a second. I was thinking. I don't know what I want to do next. Yay. So we claim this. We have some fertilizer again. Get a bit of mana pearl. 2 mana pearls, actually. Gonna be kind of useful later. But, for now, put them in here. Next, we open a quest book back up. Normally it wants us to do this. I probably will do this at some point. It's just kind of annoying. Light grave flowers. How many light graves do we have? 1 short. I'm always 1 short! Except for when it comes to height, I'm always too tall. Into the line, we'll do that later. Again, I don't know exactly how I'm going to get blaze powder without going to the nether first. Which I'm probably going to have to go to the nether first, which is probably the point. So, go into here. Open bone meal. Open the thing, get bone meal. Aha! Finally! Pumpkin. Put pumpkin in here. So we put pumpkin in here. Again, 5 5 5s. You're probably noticing the trend at this point. It's gonna take forever to get up to what I want. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Ooh, yay! So now I can do this. Again, it gets 1. Normally I wouldn't do this, but I'm trying to rush this along. Claim. You get 4 more magical essence, just destroy them. There literally is no use for them because you're going to be mutating and they're going to be better. There we go. 16. Next thing you need to do, what the world is made of. An infusion! Ha! We're going to make a weak infusion stone. So, to make a weak infusion stone, you need an ender pearl, which I have. Take the ender pearl, go over to your mana pool, throw the ender pearl in. Don't miss. Now, I believe, if I remember correctly, mana pearl in the center, surrounded by this, gets you a weak infusion stone. Yay, weak infusion stone. And then it wants weak essence. How do you get weak essence? Well, take 4 of your essence, or like I do, take 8, put them in like this. Put a weak infusion stone and 2 weak essences. You get a weak essence. Then we can get either 16 weak essence or skeleton soul seeds. Get the skeleton. Get the skeleton every time. You will grow essence. And the skeleton crop is so much more useful. It's a crop that you're not going to have to craft now, and you're going to have it so much more early, and now you have, if you don't have Project E, you now have infinite bone meal. I don't need that. More breeding. There we go. Bone meal. Oh, it doesn't work on these, but it works. Are you serious? Well, as you can see, it doesn't work on the normal crops. That's what I was expecting when I got it, and I didn't get it, and I was strange. But you cannot use normal bone meal in this. There is a bone meal you can, it's just not this one. This is not the bone meal you're looking for. Alright, so next we can get copper condition, Corporeous conditions, and ender seeds and dye seeds. This will unlock more seeds around this. Eventually you need all these seeds to make this. So we're going to have to do all of this before we can do this. So we're going to be working on this. This is the first one I want. Ender seed. To make an ender seed, if we go into this, we go ender, go down to seed, 1 ender essence, one essence seed, 4 weak essences, 2 ender pearls, and 2 mana pearls. I'll come back to that later. That's going to be the first seed I'm going to get though, because that's the next useful one. What you want an infinite amount of in this game for a while is going to be bones from your skelly seeds and ender pearls from your ender seeds. After that, you can move towards everything else, but for now, That would be my suggestion. You can do as you see fit. Pumpkin pie. Yum. And it has an EMC value. Yay. Now we have a good food source. But bone meal, mineral. Can't do anything with those yet. So I need a chest. Need another chest. As you can see, I only build chests when I need them, but I always build more chests eventually because I'm trying to build enough to keep my stuff separate. So the next thing I want to make, if I can, I can't remember if I can make it or not, is I think it's called a work table. Yes, it is. So we need a book, a crafting table, and a chest of some kind. Okay, so again, get the trash, get the crafting table. How do we get a book? Well, we get paper. Get 2 blank inks and a piece of string. It's kind of an annoying process to make a book like this, but without leather, this is the only way to make a book. You can then make a book. Put the book in here. So technically, could have made you have to make a book for the Britannia, the Lex Britannia. It didn't because it's nice, but you can put it like this or like this, and you get a work table. And work tables. Now, what a work table does, if I put this here, I need my fusion stone, and I need a little bit of essence. Yay, essence. Let's get a bit more. Where's my bone meal? Bone meal! I need you. Bone meal, why have you forsaken me? Not barley, bone meal. Get 4 essences. I think you can do it with 1, but get some essences. Weak infusion stone in the center, put it down here. These around it. Now you can make weak essences. Now it'll instantly make weak essences. What you'll do is, eventually, I'm going to do it right now, is I'm going to break this. This is here. This is there. This is there. I forgot to save it, so it didn't save it. Darn it. Some more essences. Like this again. Like that. Now if you right click on this, it'll lock it in place. So you can move it around and you won't lose it. But now that we have this, we can now instantly craft essences as long as it is. Soon I'll have a hopper with a barrel above it, and it'll feed it into that, and then I'll automatically be able to make as much essences as I want. And then eventually I'll have a system that will automatically harvest this, send it to there, and then the whole system will run amazingly. Eventually I'll have a system for everything. I always make an automated system for everything. And now that I know how to do it in Regrowth, I can do it in Regrowth. The first time I played this, I had no idea how to do an automated system. Second time I played it, I had an idea, but it didn't work properly. And then the third time I played it, I had an idea with the Ender IO conduits. Now I have a workaround for the Ender IO without Ender IO conduits. So I don't need the Ender IO conduits. Technically, I could probably also do this without Project E. Project E just makes it a lot easier and a lot faster. Make some sand. Best on-camera footage ever! Also, holy crap, I think I went over my time by like an hour. Dear Lord, I lost focus. So, you guys are probably seeing the second episode at this point if my recording doesn't bug out. If it does bug out, I'm going to have to figure out where I ended up losing you guys and then fill you guys in. But, as you can see, we made some progress. Whatever you guys get to see, I might cut out a bunch of stuff. So you guys will miss my jabbering. Sorry. But I went over by like 30 minutes. I really lost focus. If this actually works, I might just do batch recordings like this and then cut them up in editing. But for now, I'm going to end the episode because, holy crap, well, I was supposed to end at 3. Well, to give you an idea, you're going to know because you guys are going to see this, or you guys might not. I might just stick this at the end as an explanation of what happened. I was supposed to end at 3. It's 3:27, so I've missed it by nearly 27 minutes. Dear Lord. I kind of hope this works, because then I'll just batch record everything. It'd be so much easier than having to sit here and try to do my progress in one episode. I can do a couple episodes of... Oh, there's my phone. I'm going to be right back. And I'm back. Sorry about that. At first I was forgetting to turn my mic off. I actually didn't say anything. But like I said, I'm way over. That phone call threw me off with my timing now. So I'm gonna end the episode now. I'm gonna figure out what I was doing and then get back to it in the next episode. But give you guys an update on what's gonna happen with the next episode. If it's going to be a continuation of this idea, then we're going to try 3 episodes. If 3 episodes work, I'm going to try 4 episodes. If 4 episodes work, I'm probably going to do 4 episode batches, which will give me 2 hours of Minecrafting and hafting, and then you guys will get a bunch of episodes, and that'll be really easy on me. Instead of me having to do 1 episode stop, 2 episodes stop, 3 episodes stop, I will be able to do multiple episodes. But I don't know if my recording can handle that. My computer kind of gives me some weird buggy issues if I try to do that. We'll see what happens. But for now, I've been the 7 Swords. This has been Regrowth. We've gotten into crops. I've shown you guys how we're going to get our metals and stuff. We're going to be working on copper next. And then once we get copper, then we're going to be moving quickly into the nether. And then I'll be able to do a lot of stuff with the nether. But until then, if you liked the video, please hit the like button. If you disliked it, please hit the dislike button and leave a comment of why you disliked it. If you want to see more of my content and you're not one of my subscribers yet, hit that subscribe button. If you want to see more of my content and you're one of my subscribers, please let me know that you want to see more of my content and that you are my subscriber, and tell me what you want to see more of. Do you want to see me doing more bumbling around off camera work? Do you want to see me do more regrowth? Do you want to see me do another mod pack? Is there something you want to see me play? Let me know. I'll try it out. If I don't like it, then I'll let you know it's not for me. It's not because it's a bad game, it's just because I don't like everything. But until the next time, I will talk to you guys later. Also, if you are one of my subscribers and you're not liking my content anymore because something changed, let me know in the comment section. I might be able to change it. If you don't want to do that, then unsubscribe and see you later. You will be missed. But for now, bye! I'm breaking the ceiling. Bye without breaking the ceiling.